Not going to say good morning because it's 12, so. Hello, afternoon. Didn't sleep well. The contraction part, as you can see, my head is still like 18-wheelers up in it, and it's a dull pain. But I've not and took my ACV yet. Hopefully that'll help. I had enough energy to throw on a hoodie because we had, what is that word? Dusting of snow sometime. I don't know. I don't know when. I really don't. I got up at 10. So it had, and my husband went to work, and today he'll be coming home tonight again, which is a plus. He came home, kept an eye on me all around 3, 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. The contraction part up near my sternum finally eased off, but it's still sore to touch. My ribs hurt from the constant contraction. But now I'll tolerate it. But today I'm continuing with the head, trying to keep it at a low key. Because I feel, again, somebody hooked something to me and drained all the energy and blood. Or I feel like I've been hanging upside down too long and my head is just, excuse me. It's my head. I did get enough energy to make my Kubel glob. Just finished 24 ounces of it. But this time I added peppers, hot pepper to it to see if it'll help with the sweating, because sweating is good. And I put a lot in it, and I'm not sweat yet, even in a hoodie. I'm moving about too much. I know I need to take a shower. I've not took one in a couple days. I need to get in there and lay down and soak something. I need to do something. But I'm not going to push it. I'm going to take my time through this day because it's a cold day. And I don't want to push it too much being home. Excuse me. I don't want to push it too much, especially with my head feeling like 18-wheelers up in there. And pain, it's a dull pain, but it's right back here, and then it's right here. So it's not a migraine, or like they said, if I have an aurora migraine, I don't know. I won't feel them, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know, because I don't. Just know 18-wheelers are all up in my head, and just, it's got my head feeling wobbly. But at least I did my one Google Glob. Took my first round of supplements. That is it. I need to progressively get myself up into a shower or a bath. And I need to get myself to a detox tea, which I've not done. Gin. I don't want to think too much because it gives me a wave of weird carnival rides. The link you left me and the medication or the supplement, my husband's stopping by and picking that up when he's on his way home tonight. The L-orthine. So it's something here. Also, he told me to start taking my melatonin again so I can sleep. And he researched into the melatonin, which will help with also aluminum toxicity. I think it's aluminum. But I agree with the ammonia one too. So, yeah. I got to talk myself into getting up. But I'm up. My brain's not up, but I'm up. I got to progressively get myself moving. Not a lot, just to accomplish something. My husband just finished calling me and let me know where he's at and keeping an eye on me. Little 2-year-old here, you know. But yeah, it's a cold day, and I'll tell you how bad it's pretty bad. I remember. Calm down. My brain is overloading. I notice I'm okay, but when I go to have to think, to speak, my brain goes freaky on me. So I got to calm myself down. But what is today? I don't even know what today is. What is today? Oh, it's the 7th is all it says. I don't know what that day means. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I do. You guys know I told you my husband could get stock in Dunkin' Donuts for my non-caffeinated almond milk coffee. Iced coffee. I've not had one since this past Saturday. Would that make sense? This past Saturday or last Saturday? Whichever word fits. This Saturday we just passed. That's how. I've not even had my neighbor, because she's the one that usually goes and gets it. And then that's my number one to go thing. One a day. Small one. So, yeah. And the stock is going down on that because I don't feel like having one. Right now I just want things that are warm and comforting to drink and that goes in my body. And the shoulder pain eased off. The severity of it, I should say, eased off. I mean, it's still right here on both sides, but it's not so intense where it was drawing me up. My neck is still sore, but it's not stiff as a board today. So, and that may due to, I did take a muscle relaxer to try and ease it off because I do have myelopathy and a cage up in my neck and everything. So, and I've not really been doing the pain pills and the muscle relaxers unless it's I have to. I really don't want to be on them. My husband went and picked up my new prescription of my meclizine for my stomach because I've not had it in like 3 days. Well, since last week sometime, actually, to be truthful. So me taking one of those may have helped ease what's going on in my guts. I'm like Jen. I don't know if it's my liver. I don't know. All I know is it's right here, and it contracts to my ribs, which make it sit sore. So, I see my doctor again the 23rd, and I'll see what they could do about checking the liver out. Because, I mean, I already did the MRI on the brain. Yeah. All that good stuff. Yeah, they found the white splotches, MS, as usual. but you know it's not. So I'm just taking it easy. My prayers are still going to Jen, because I know she's still battling pretty much everything I'm dealing with right now too. And everyone's different and their severities. I do want to say a happy belated birthday to Devin. My youngest will be 23 next month. So I know how the tears and the motions and are on your child. My son does not drink whatsoever. He cannot stand cell phones. And he's a YouTube geek. I mean, but he makes good money through YouTube and Google. I mean, he's went to California to the Geek Awards. So, I mean, that's my son. He's about like yours, Jen, like Devin, except mine. Mine's an anime, Japanese, Chinese, all that anime stuff. He speaks Japanese and all this. A little bit of Chinese, and he does the dares of all that nasty food they send him. So, it's awesome. But yeah, my son next month will be 23 as well. As yours turns 21, and he's my baby. So, I started early. I started very early in children. But also, I want to say Mike, awesome. I'm like Jen, awesome. Now, I couldn't handle some of the high pitch of some of the music. It's my head. But boy, yeah, that definitely, I'm like Jen, that brought me back to the day. And I wanted to rock out too, but my poor body wouldn't let me get up and rock out, but I imaginarily rocked out. But I'm just now trying to catch up with everybody's post. I'm on part 2 of Day Devin's birthday. That's how you got it posted. Part 2 of Day Devin's birthday. So I'm trying to catch up with Lainey and Kimber and Lyme Z and Tracy from Tired of Lyme and Bill if you've posted, Mike if you've posted. So, I mean, this is just my midday post. So it'll probably be a 2-part post. But, yeah, I'm going to progressively, slowly try and get up to my detox tea and my ACV and take some of that. Because the ACV seems to help neutralize or balance out this. Somebody cut my head off, and you know, sometimes you just want somebody to take your brain out and give you a new one, you know. What's that called? A transplant, a brain transplant. I'd like to have a brain transplant, please sign me up. Just for a little bit. You can give my old one back to me when it's balanced out. But yeah, Jim, my husband's going to pick up that L-ornithine something stuff this afternoon. I'm going to try and get up and take a shower. I can't promise if I do. And I got to get in here and drink a tea and get something warm and comforting. And then I'm going to try and, excuse me, catch up on everybody's vlogs. And my brain is going to shut down. I know it is because it's wanting, again, sleep. I slept off and on all day yesterday. I was sleeping when my husband came home. And I've noticed that recently when this goes on attack, it's like the next day it's, whoo. You just completely, your brain shuts down and all you do is sleep. And I know sleep helps you regenerate everything, and maybe that's what it's needing. But yeah, I'm going to just switch the hot pad, cold pad on my back, because it is hurting from the constant flowing out through my back. Try and take a shower and get some sleep, more sleep. My brain needs sleep. It's screaming sleep. So, this is part 1.